Well, hello everybody. It's Sardis
And Sam.
from Cajun Couple Trucking. We are in Waco, Texas. Decided to take a couple days off for my wife's birthday. My beautiful wife's turning 23. Mwah.
Many times over.
Anyway, we are about to go to dinner. And when we get back, we're going to finish this video and tell you what we've been up to. All right. Have fun. Well, welcome back. We went and found us a nice little, what was it? Waco something? Waco something. I don't know. It was a little,
It had sushi.
Sushi place. Yeah. It's just, we wouldn't have eaten there had we looked at it and seen that like a quarter of the dining room was, storage. I mean, they were storing their rice and all right there on the floor with us, so it was just like, nah. We had our backs turned to it. We didn't look. But anyway,
You find interesting places.
yes. So as you can see, we're not in the truck. Tell you how we got here is about, what, 4 weeks ago, we told our fleet manager we wanted to come out here for my wife's birthday so we can go to the Blue Hills Ranch. See, we got
t-shirts.
Yeah, we got t-shirts. But it's a little place. We were going to rent a cabin that was actually in a giraffe enclosure where we could feed them, from the room. And
it got booked.
yeah.
So we just ended up doing the tour, which was fun itself. I mean,
Yeah. And we got to see lots of things, Highland cows, ostriches, emus,
camels,
tortoises, a buffalo, a bison, kangaroos. You got to pet 2 baby kangaroos, play with a baby otter. I mean, we had fun. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. Our fleet manager had a baby. Congratulations. And so he's out for 2 weeks, and he comes back next Monday. And so we've been having people cover, which is usually okay, but we've been planning this for a while. He was supposed to get us here on Sunday, so we'd have all day Monday and all day Tuesday. And, they found us a load that got here Monday. We were told we could drop it early. When we got there, the guy said, well, you could have dropped it early. It was a Cargill to Cargill run. So we dropped it in Fort Worth because we're in Waco. And he said, I had 12 guys call in today, so we'll get you in as soon as we can. We didn't get in the door till after 1 p.m. Our appointment was at 11. So we had to push back getting our rental car. We got out of there around 2:30. Rushed to Waco. On our way to Waco, they sent us a load. And so we couldn't stop because we were trying to get to our car rental. We get here. The guy picks us up, brings us to Enterprise. We get our car rental. The lady who was going to board our puppy let us know that she was already gone for the day and she wasn't coming back. So we couldn't board her last night. She stayed in the truck last night.
She liked it, though.
We dropped her off this morning. And I told him, hey, I can't do this load. Why? I said, well, we're not exactly on home time because we're not home, but we did schedule some time, for my wife's birthday. Oh, okay. So he took the load off of us. About 5 hours later, they put another load on us.
They want us to work.
And I was like, I sent back a message that said, I can't take a load. We're on home time. And it was the message I got back was like, what would convince you? I said, well, pay me back the $1,500 in the car rental and the hotels and all that I can't get reimbursed for. And they were like, "Oh, yeah, enjoy your home time." So this morning, we get another load put on us. And this one, he explains to us, "Oh, I got a driver coming in the area. He lives in Waco. He needs home time. We just want you to take this load from Waco, Texas, to Beverly Hills, California." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's a little day trip, isn't it?"
Sure.
I had to tell him no again. Now, I've not refused any loads in the app or anything. I just texted him and said, "I'm on home time," and let them know. Well, so we got our car, we checked into our hotel, we took the dog out before we left. Man, we didn't even go back to the truck that night to even get our clothes. We just crashed. And then today we went and did the little excursion. We ate lunch and dinner. I took my wife out to Red Lobster last night. Tonight we went and just had some fun. It was her birthday, as you heard in the introduction. And so that's what we've been up to. And, we can't wait for our fleet manager to come back, because when he puts us on home time, we're on home time usually when he's working. Now, I've heard other drivers griping that they can't get loads, and that whenever they go on home time, that they'll put them ready like a day or two after their home time's supposed to be over, and they won't get a load unless they call and say, "Hey, I'm ready to go." Then it takes hours to get a load. So I don't know if it's just the area we're in, although the last time we were in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it took them a few hours to find us a load.
Yeah.
Or if it's just the fact that we're constantly running. I mean, heck, from June till October, we didn't get a 34. And this is our second 34 since I think it was October 12th. And that one was an accidental 34 because we went in to get 2 tires put on the truck, and our APU looked at, and they had to put it back in the shop 5 times.
It was fun.
So it was kind of a forced 34, because we weren't going in and leaving out with the truck running worse than what it was before, where the APU was kind of working. It wasn't working at all after the first time they looked at it. And then they messed up on the tires twice, including one of them being completely flat. So
but they fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it. They got everything right. It's the perils you do with going in and dealing with the weekend crew, unfortunately.
Or just dropping it off and figuring you'll come back and get it.
Yeah.
And not staying with it.
But we are, as we've promised, we're posting more. Hopefully I like the Traveling Thursdays. We have several new subscribers. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. I know we do a lot of tips and tricks and stuff like that. But we just want to do a couple of, hey, we're on the road. This is what we're doing. This is what we do for fun. Tomorrow we plan on going by an RC hobby store for a part for my car. Hitting a couple of stores my wife's seen that she'd never seen before. We just wanted to go walk around. We're going to go get the dog at about, what'd you say, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock? She'd be there.
Somewhere around there.
And then we turn the rental car in at 5, and they have us ready to go at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll see if we're going to spend another night or what. But we are definitely getting a 34 out of it, which is nice for us because we like to be able to have that run time.
It's also nice to relax.
Oh, yeah. That's why we got the hotel. We were like, we could stay in the truck. We are very comfortable in the truck. I mean, we hardly ever sleep in an actual bed. But it's nice to do that every once in a while.
Getting tired.
Yeah, we're getting tired. We went down to the pool to try to swim. They have an indoor pool here. Really beautiful pool. Nice pool. I'm not sure if we're going to put any pictures of what we did today or anything. We might do that a little bit later in a different post. Another, like, what do we do when we have time? But we got down there. We walked in. We scanned our card. We got We got all ready. We were in our swimsuits. How do you have an indoor pool? Outside is like 87 degrees and the water is like 40.
We were not staying in that pool long.
No. In fact, my wife got deeper than I did because my back from all the walking and stuff we've been doing and riding in that little ATV today.
Yeah.
It's I've had 4 back surgeries, so had that cold water hit my back, it would have seized up. And so I got it about as deep as my ankles, and I was like, nope. And I got out. She got all the way to above her waist, and she's like, okay, I'm with you. I'm getting out too. So we came back to the hotel. We're going to watch some TV, relax, something we haven't gotten to do in forever. And is there anything else you want to add to this before we cut it off? I know it's going to be a short video, but
just enjoy.
yeah, you got to enjoy life.
Nope. Can't always be working.
No. And if you enjoy working like we do, work is a huge part of our life. Our grandkids are a huge part of our life. Our kids are a huge part of our life. But getting to relax and spend time together is not as important to us. However, there's no one else I'd rather relax with.
And it resets you for the road and the stresses and
oh yeah,
all the stuff that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. The customers who aren't the nicest sometimes, and all the fun stuff out there that.
And especially with the professional courtesies not being exchanged anymore between drivers, it's kind of hard. Like on our way here, on our way to the drop, we had another driver. I was passing a little Penske rental truck, straight truck, and he comes behind me, starts flashing his lights. My wife thought I brake checked him, but I didn't. Him flashing his brights hit the Penske's light, which hit my camera, which started my braking process for my emergency brakes, the auto brakes. And I hit the fuel to override that. I did think about slowing down just to tick the dude off. I didn't though. I wanted to. I even took my foot off the fuel, but then I was like, nah. Went ahead and passed him. Passed the Penske when I got back in the right-hand lane. When the guy was passing us, he threw something at our truck and hit my truck, and then started cussing us on the radio. I hate to say that I participated in a little bit of that on the radio back and forth.
Yeah.
But I regret it, and what I said on the radio. And if you're somebody who heard it, I'm sorry. But it's just he was in too big of a hurry, too much of a hurry. His rash actions. We're professional truck drivers. You know yourself. You're behind somebody and you're flashing those brights. You're blinding them. It's hard to pass someone when you're seeing yellow spots and green spots and blue spots everywhere. And then to be close enough to me, he pulled in like where his headlights were in between us and started flashing his lights. And when that light bounced off that mirror and hit that, because our safety systems run both on that camera for lane departure and on the radar, whenever it hit, it started that auto braking. And he was only about 8 feet behind me, so I reacted pretty quickly. But it's the professional courtesies. If you're behind someone or you're flashing them to come over, or you're flashing them you should never flash someone and let them know you want to pass them.
That's know just you want to pass.
Yeah.
They're trying to move out the way as quick as they can,
right,
on a normal basis.
But we have a little button in Freightliners on the steering wheel that you push it and it turns off the headlights for a second. That is the proper way to let someone know it's safe to come over, or hey, if you must, hey, I'm going to try to pass you. And turning the lights off and back on is a lot safer than hitting your brights and turning them back off. because that momentary brightness can blind somebody. Depending on how bad their eyesight is, for a good 5 minutes they'll be seeing spots. So let's just try to give the guys, other people, professional courtesies. Even if they don't show it to us, let's show it to them, guys, and it eventually will catch on if enough of us do it, to where people will keep doing it. It's just these other guys, they imitate us, Like I heard on the radio the other day, oh, Bear's got a tuna. I've never heard that. But so many people, because one person said it, said, oh, yeah, I saw that tuna. I saw that tuna. Come on, bears don't hunt tuna. They hunt trout. Come on, people. And, it's just, I don't know. CB lingo's gone crazy. But is there anything else you want to add to this, babe?
Well, that's about it. We're going to relax.
We're going to relax, watch a little TV, eat a little honeydew melon. But talking about professional courtesies, talking about taking care of yourself and all, let's always remember, keep that shiny side up, the rubber side down, and your mirrors between the ditches. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next time.